Right, so into game 2, Sunlover had the option of switching their deck, and yep, they have decided to do that. So they're on this Magmar sort of mid-range Twin Fang. That's a pretty reasonable start for both players. Young Sisardo was obviously an excellent 2-drop, and Silver Knight's one of the best 3-drops in the game. Oh, but this is really nice. This is painful.
Yeah, this is why Nangert could have considered a more defensive opening, like the diagonal one. Because then at least there wouldn't have been 4 face damage, right? And they could just martyrdom for full value.
Yeah. I think probably part of the reason why Sunfucker did that play is because they knew they were going to get that face damage. Maybe if the Silver Guard was positioned differently, they wouldn't have even done it. But without seeing the hand, I guess that's just speculation.
Yeah, true. And they would have probably just played that Veteran Scimitar that they just played.
Yeah, Veteran Scimitar is pretty good. Definitely nice for 4 mana.
And they don't have that much removal on this deck. They have the 3 Net Selects and the 2 Metamorphosis. That's it. And Net Select doesn't work here, obviously.
Yeah, so Nangert, it's nice to keep a... Go ahead.
So Nangert did play around Metamorphosis by putting the Lion too far down to hit.
Yeah, exactly. Keeping a low HP, a low attack minion on board, that isn't the ideal natural selection target, always feels pretty good as well. In pretty much any situation against Magmar. That's a pretty big Varen so far, and I like that they're healing it back up.
Me too, that makes Immo also less of a punish. It would still be decent, but also they don't have Immo in hand, but still.
Yeah, maybe they'll try and replace for it. Yeah, I didn't get it. You have to make some tough choices now about what goes where. I feel like you probably do end up martyrdoming this 6/6. It's like a pretty good target to martyrdom.
Yeah, and this deck also doesn't have that many martyrdom targets. Like the biggest minion without rush is Spirit Harvester, which still dies to Circle of Life. So
yeah, Sunlover's not playing any Elders or any Archons to try and flash out.
That's quite surprising, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like it's not like they're bad cards, even if you don't flash them. But when you do flash them, it's just monstrous.
So now Net Select will clear board.
Yeah. I think I might have sequenced that differently and had my Iron Cliff attack the egg just to keep it on a bit more healthy and take 2 damage on to Argent to clear the whatever it was, Healing Mystic. But,
yeah, I agree. That's better, especially because there's so much healing in the deck, and that also means your new Iron Cliff, and it can still die to Net Select, but then the Quiata has to suicide itself into the Iron Cliff that you want to Net Select, so that's also better.
Still, it's not the end of the world. You can make tiny mistakes and get away with it all the time. But if the game ends up being really close, every decision can matter. And yeah, there's that Net Select. So Still undeterred. You're gonna see this big Archon come out. That's probably gonna prompt some removal. I mean, I guess you only need 1 extra damage to be able to clear it on board, but then you're gonna take a big 7 damage from using Starhorn to hit it. So we'll see what they've got available. If they can't clear it, then it's really scary. Another one could come out, or it could get him back up.
I was thinking Mercantor Greater Fortitude would be nice, but it's not possible because of the Archon effect.
Yeah, I'm forced to hit it to finish it off, but it's, broadly speaking, worth it. But now they've really opened themselves up to a Holy Immolation here.
What do you think about Nangert not moving 1 tile down last turn? I was wondering why he kept at the edge.
Yeah, oh, this is a nice draw as well. I get to do this. Yeah, I don't like it. I think if you can move off the edge, it's usually good. Like it's one of those really thin positional advantages where, oftentimes it won't really matter. But if you have a look at, how many spaces you can move to and from, and how easily you're blocked from moving about, just getting off the edges actually gives you a lot more mobility and a lot more options for what you can do on your next turn.
I totally agree. For example, if Nangert wants to play around Mercantor when he only has the general on board at the edge, then you can't play around Mercantor. I mean, not 100%. Like if you're 1 tile down, you can put something above you and walk 2 tiles down, and then there's nothing to Mercantor. Now the best way to play around Mercantor is, as he did this turn, is the diagonal. But yeah, if you had moved 1 down, then on the next turn, you would have the flexibility to possibly put 1 minion above his head and walk 2 down. And then Mercantor can really hit only 1 target.
Yeah. And at least he did play around that Mercantor way, playing the Windblade Adept out of 0 range, which you wouldn't necessarily always see. But it is smart to do it there.
But with that decision, there was also another choice. He could have boxed Starhorn in, put the Windblade behind his back. I think that might have been better. He would have the same Mercantor choices, hit both Windblades or face and a Windblade. But you give him less choice in the bigger picture, right? Because you give him less choice to move.
Yeah, definitely. If you can give your opponent fewer options, that's usually better. Especially it matters more in a closed decklist tournament. I guess if you don't know what they're playing, you really don't want to give them options. But oh, this is that's the one of mine still coming in. What's this gonna mean?
Sunfucker didn't get that many cards out of it, but it still seems pretty strong because the hand is so top heavy, and Nangert spent all the martyrdoms already, I think. -1. I think only 1 martyrdom left, so these Archons might be nice, especially with
Archons will be nice with Vindicator, yeah. I wonder if Sunfucker though is hoping for a hand with some more healing in it, you steal from this fatigue deck, and you're you've not got no healing? What? I'm on 5 HP. Where's your Sandra Elixirs? There they are.
Yeah, I guess he felt very sad about not stealing that. I'm actually surprised Sunfucker didn't move further back. If Nangert had a Lightbender, he could have hit face and maybe kill, or hit the Vindicator. I think it was quite easy to punish that 1/1 Silverguard. I think Sunfucker had to move further back. I know it's not nice to be in the corner, but with a Vindicator on board, it's not that hard to clear stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely true. I suppose the only thing I'd say in favor of that is that they knew what Nangert's hand was, and it was a 1 in 20 chance to replace into, I guess, 2 in 2 and 20. Yeah, yeah. Okay, they probably should have played around it, but maybe they were just thinking, "Oh, he doesn't have it."
Yeah.
And I like this positioning on the Archon here because Nangert knows that Sunfucker has a rush Archon, so they've chosen to use the Silver Guard to protect it here.
And it's also very hard to hit Nangert's face. Not that that's really relevant, but with 17 HP, but still. It's nice positioning, I agree. Also, I kind of hope Nangert will Line Steal next turn. At the moment, it's still possible.
Oh, with the Alcid. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. I think probably they're not going to, but maybe.
Yeah, it's probably not the right play.
Guess we'll never know what they would have done.
Yeah.
Oh no. No. Oh. He ran out of time.
That's sad. They could have still won.
Yeah, he just roped. And that was a really nice turn as well.
Yeah, because we know it was an Archon, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's heartbreaking, actually.